the study of the Earth system sciences, it seeks a very deep understanding on the biological, on the physical, the chemical, as well as the human interactions in determining the past, the present, as well as the future state of the Earth. Now, when conducting a study on the Earth system science, one needs to have a very relevant study area that contains, of course, all the components within the study of the Earth system sciences. And my province is just one of those provinces that are very relevant for studying these Earth system sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, receive warm greetings. I am Makhosayafana, and I'm very delighted to share with you why my province is a special place to study the Earth system science. There are a couple of things that we're going to discuss about, but firstly I would like us to note one thing, that this province is a coastal province. That's to start with. We receive those warm Mozambique currents over the Indian Ocean, which of course influence the climatic conditions that are experienced over the interior of the province as a whole. The climatic conditions that we usually experience, they are usually cool and calm in summers. Though in winters we may experience very extreme conditions, but not that much extreme as compared to the western part of the country. Extreme may only refer to those dry winds in winter, and then the snows over the mountains of the Matati and so forth. So when somebody wants to study about these climatic related things, he would be in a right place to come to this province. And then coming to somebody who's interested in studying about the hydrosphere, including the life that is found in the hydrosphere, we provide for that person the oceans, so many rivers, the dams, lakes. I can mention a lot, but only to highlight a few rivers. It's the Storms River, the Tsitsikamma River, including the Umtevuna River, which of course acts as a border between the Eastern Cape as well as the KwaZulu-Natal. So for somebody who's interested in studying the life that is found in the hydrosphere, these aquatic environments contain the most diverse species. For example, we have the Hluleka Nature Reserves, which has some of the species that are found there along the coast, which has those species, they are only unique in this province only. So that is what is most important about this province. And then coming to somebody who wants to study the geology. Okay, this becomes the most interesting part, because when you look at the coastal part of the province, you find that it is characterized by very, very, very big boulders of rocks, such that the agricultural practices are usually limited. They are rarely practiced because of the underlying rock structures. So for someone who wants to study the geology, maybe that person would be interested in the past of the province, in the past of the earth itself. This province is very, very, very relevant. And then coming to the culture, my province, it has a melting pot of cultures. We have the Xhosa speaking people, which are of course the most dominant people in this province. We have the Sotos, we have the few Zulu migrants, we have the white speaking people, we have so many that you can mention, the Mbondos, the Kasibes, and so forth. Though they are very diverse, but you find that their contribution to the atmospheric degradation, it is more or less the same. Let us take an example of industrialization, yes, which we're going to discuss about. And this province, it's one of those provinces that are not more industrialized as compared to other provinces. So this allows somebody who wants to study about the climate change, since industries, they contribute a lot to the atmospheric degradation, which leads to the climate change. Of course, the climate change is one of the major environmental crises that the whole world is currently faced up with, which has the ability to alter the biodiversity that is found in that particular area, as well as the geology at times, of course. So since these cultures, as diverse as they are, they contribute less to the atmosphere because there are less industries. Someone who's interested in studying a sustainable future, since we are working towards achieving a sustainable development, this province would be very, very relevant. There's so much more that I can say about my beautiful province, but time is always a limiting factor. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be asking yourself what this province really is. Well, I am proud to say that this is the beautiful Eastern Cape. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Eastern Cape. Thank you very much. I am hoping that soon I will become part of the co-lecturers of the HPW workshop. Thank you.